You know what they say about lasagna? It's just spaghetti-flavored cake. A hearty hello to all you pasta enthusiasts out there. We're about to embark on a culinary adventure, one that's layered with flavor, a dash of humor, and heaps of plant-based goodness. Yes, you've guessed it, we're talking about the world's favorite Italian dish, lasagna. Here's a fun fact. Did you know the name lasagna actually refers to the pot in which this delightful dish was cooked rather than the dish itself? And that's what makes lasagna so special. It's more than just a meal. It's a vessel of tradition, a hearty hug on a plate, and a testament to the magic that happens when simple ingredients come together. There's a certain charm in the rhythmic layering of pasta, sauce, and cheese, a culinary symphony that results in a masterpiece. So let's dive into the delicious world of lasagna and learn how to make it ourselves. In the culinary world, they say that the secret to a great dish lies in its ingredients. Now let's dive into our list of must-have ingredients for our whole food plant-based lasagna. First up, we've got whole wheat lasagna noodles. These are the building blocks of our lasagna skyscraper, providing structure and texture. Next, we have our fresh vegetables, bell peppers, tomatoes, and spinach. They're not just there to make the dish look pretty. They're packed with flavor and nutrients too. And then there's the tofu ricotta. Yes, you heard it right. Tofu replaces the traditional cheese in this recipe, providing us with a creamy, dreamy texture without the added fat. We also need tomato sauce, because what's lasagna without tomato sauce? It's like a superhero without a cape. It just doesn't feel right. And lastly, our secret weapon, nutritional yeast. This gives our lasagna a cheesy, nutty flavor that'll make your taste buds do a happy dance. With these superstars of flavors in hand, we're ready to start our culinary adventure. The heart of any lasagna recipe is the sauce. It's like the plot of a good movie. Without it, everything else falls flat. Our plant-based lasagna sauce begins with a sauté of onions and garlic, the dynamic duo of Flavor Town. We'll cook them until they're soft and fragrant, but not browned. We're going for a symphony of flavor here, not a rock concert. Next, we'll add in our pureed tomatoes. Any variety will do, but I recommend going with something fresh and ripe for a truly unforgettable sauce. Stir the tomatoes into the onions and garlic, letting the flavors meld together like old friends at a high school reunion. To this aromatic mixture, we'll introduce a blend of herbs and spices. Think basil, oregano, and a pinch of red pepper flakes for a bit of a kick. Stir, let it simmer, and voila. You've got a sauce that doesn't just talk the talk, but walks the walk. Now that our sauce is simmering with flavor, we can move on to the next step. Layering the lasagna is like building a skyscraper. Each layer is crucial for the overall structure. Let's get started on our very own culinary architecture, shall we? First, we start with the foundation. A thin layer of marinara sauce goes at the bottom of the dish. This ensures that our lasagna doesn't stick while baking, but it also gives the first bite a rich, tomatoey zing. It's like the lobby of our skyscraper, welcoming everyone in with a burst of flavor. Next, we add the first layer of lasagna noodles. Make sure they overlap slightly like bricks in a wall to provide structural integrity. This layer is like the ground floor, a base that holds everything else up. Now, we're moving on to our first flavor floor, the vegetable layer. Here, we're using a medley of zucchini, bell peppers, and spinach. Each vegetable brings a unique taste and texture, creating a varied and exciting experience. It's like an office floor bustling with activity. Then, it's time for the ricotta layer. This creamy plant-based ricotta is the heart of our lasagna, providing a rich and satisfying contrast to the vegetables. It's like the executive suite, luxurious and comforting. We repeat these layers, noodle, vegetable, ricotta, until we're nearly at the top of our dish. This repetition is like the identical floors of a skyscraper, each one contributing to the overall height and impressiveness of the structure. The final layer, the roof of our skyscraper, is a generous spread of marinara sauce, topped with a sprinkle of vegan mozzarella. This gives our lasagna a beautiful golden top and a tangy, cheesy finish that rounds off the flavors perfectly. Remember, each layer is crucial. The sauce keeps it moist, the noodles give it structure, the vegetables add variety, and the ricotta brings it all together with its creamy richness. Every bite is a journey from the lobby to the penthouse, experiencing a different flavor at each stop. With the final layer in place, our lasagna skyscraper stands tall and ready for the final step. Now, who's ready to take this masterpiece to the oven? Now it's time to let the heat do its magic. We've layered our lasagna, and now we're ready for the grand finale. The baking. Preheat your oven to a toasty 375 degrees Fahrenheit. That's right, we're going for a slow roast here, to allow all those flavors to meld together in a symphony of tastiness. While your oven is preheating, cover your lasagna with some aluminum foil. This will prevent the top from burning, while still allowing the inside to cook thoroughly. You want that perfect golden brown crust, not a charcoal briquette. Once your oven is ready, slide your lasagna in there and set your timer for 45 minutes. Now, you've got some time to relax, maybe do a little dance, or perhaps ponder the mysteries of the universe. Whatever floats your boat. When the timer rings, carefully remove the foil from the lasagna. Be cautious, we don't want any steam burns. Now, place the lasagna back in the oven for another 15 minutes. This will give it that beautiful golden crust we all know and love. While your lasagna is finishing up in the oven, let's talk about presentation. A great lasagna is like a work of art, and every work of art deserves a proper stage. Choose a serving dish that complements your lasagna. A simple white platter can really make it stand out. Once your lasagna is done, let it rest for about 10 minutes before cutting into it. I know, the anticipation is killing you, but trust me, it's worth the wait. Use a sharp knife to cut the lasagna into squares, and then serve it with a nice, big spatula. Make sure each piece has a good amount of that delicious sauce. And don't forget to offer some extra on the side. And voila, your delicious homemade lasagna is ready to impress. You've seen the magic happen, now it's your turn to create some. I dare you to take the lasagna challenge. Whip up this whole food plant-based lasagna, add your personal twist, and share your culinary masterpiece. It's not just about cooking, it's about creating memories and mouth-watering meals. Who knows, you might just become the next lasagna legend. So, roll up your sleeves, don your chef's hat, and let's see who can make the most mouth-watering lasagna. Until next time, happy cooking. If this video was of any value to you, remember to like, comment, and share. And subscribe for all the latest. If you're interested in learning more about general health and wellness, I have included links in the description box and pinned comment below to all the products that will help you on your journey. This is Wellness Wins Wonders. Signing out, foodies.